Are you and Lisa still fighting? Because I've been reading some comments in the Discord.
Let's just say from in the past, the more grown as a person that I am now, yeah, I'm gonna call things out.
Well, I didn't know that. That's why I wanted to ask you, Corey. Because
Well,
I
if
read.
people, yeah, Eric and the rest, I don't know, she tracks the most sickest, creepiest pedophile and this Eric guy. He put a good point, snake in the grass. And she can be, I guess, if you want to put it that way.
Well, I just wanted to ask you because I've been reading nothing but
Yeah,
comments between you and her.
yeah. But Elisa hasn't learned the first time around. Now she's going to learn the second time around. You might be the snake in the grass, girl, but I'm the viper.
So Alicia fired you. Is that why you're mad?
No, wait, no. Okay, you could, Wendy. You cannot fire what is voluntary. I volunteered to do the wrap-up show thing. I saw the opportunity. I took it. I put it out there on the forefront the very first time she came back, and now she's disrespecting. Now she's don't. What really made me mad? It has nothing to do that she's like, oh, he's an hour late. It's that I text her a couple of Sundays ago. Yeah, I slept in because I've been working like 10-hour days, 1 day off a week, Sundays, and I think I have a right. I earned that right to sleep in and take care of myself, my own well-being. And
Then
she can't
why?
consider that. She
Then
has no
why?
respect.
Then why? Then why am I hearing everybody in the chat saying that you're fired? That she fired you?
Oh, yeah, she could say it. You could put that up, but you cannot fire to what is voluntary. So yeah, now you
No,
really want to go at it?
I was just was asking Corey because I keep reading and hearing
Yeah.
that people said that she fired you.
No, you can't fire to what is voluntary. If a person volunteers for something, you cannot fire that.
Well, does
And
she know? Does she know that, Corey?
well, she does, but she's not going to play it up that way. She's going to play the sympathy card, and oh, yeah, Corey's so. First, it's like, oh yeah, Corey, I promoted this because Corey's the one. He's been going through years. He's been putting up with a lot of crap, and Corey's been pushing on and pushing on. And he's been making a name for himself, and I'm proud of him. Blah blah blah. And as soon as it goes against her, oh, amazing how the cards have turned now, hasn't it, Lisa?
Well, now what are you gonna do since now she said you're fired?
Well, I'm not fired. You can't fire something that has been voluntary.
I'm
Well,
just asking a
I
I'm just
volunteer to do this. How are you gonna fire something?
I'm just asking a question, Corey. That's all.
So if people do something out of goodwill and they volunteer to serve food for the homeless people and they're not getting paid, or you volunteer for this and volunteer, how are you going to get fired for something that you volunteered for?
So you
You
mean
can't.
she? So you mean she can? So you mean she didn't pay you for doing the show and stuff?
Oh hell no! And this last Sunday I worked and I wasn't even there, because I marked down to work those hours, and I'm like, fuck it, yeah, I'll take the hours. If I'm gonna put up with shit and abuse, I might as well get paid for it.
Well, people said that you
That's
got
that's a,
fired.
that's that's the so-called Kermitarians that kiss her ass and rubbernecking, and they're gonna. It's like praise Elisa. Each show is better than better. No, when she's actually been demonizing herself, ruining herself, and destroying herself the past couple weeks or few
Well,
weeks.
people say that you got fired.
That's people. That's people saying. That's gossip.
So who should I believe, Alicia or should I
So
believe you?
basically, that's Elisa's um, rag sheets going on. So if you want to believe rag sheets, go ahead.
No, I'm just asking because I don't know who to believe because I keep people telling me that they fired you. You're no more.
Well, okay, Wendy, I'm not fired. I'm not, and you can't fire something that's as a person out of free will volunteered for.
Okay. Now somebody's asking me if you're going to be getting unemployment now that he's fired.
From what? Fired from what?
Kermit and Friends.
Well, I had to get paid in the first place. And unlike Quigley and the rest of them, I want a contract. I didn't want to pay. I didn't even, dude. Seriously, come on. It's a cast. God, come
Oh,
on.
Corey, they said now you get food stamps since he fired from Kermit and Friends.
Jesus Christ. See, this
Well,
is where when it comes to these sad sacks of shit, Wendy, you don't even
I'm
respond.
just reading what they're writing to you, Corey.
See, Wendy, I'm a grown man. I'm a grown up. I'm out of the sandbox. They're still in the sandbox playing these little sandbox game like, ooh, you the boo. Oh, what you gonna do? Now here's your boo. Come on.
Okay. No, I was just
Come
reading
on,
what they
people.
were
Grow up.
telling you, Corey. That's all they were writing to you.